ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys all doing today? And welcome back to another video to talk about Niantic and Pokemon Go. I swear at this point, I might as well become the Pokemon Go newsman since some of you guys in the past have called me the newsman. So with that being said, what is up, Crash Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Crasher. Let's get right into the news! I am never ever doing that again. My god, that was cringy. Please forgive me for that. So what brings on this video on this particular day? Some of you guys are probably asking. Well, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that it has been a week since Niantic have implemented the very negatively received changes to the Pokemon Go remote raid passes, not only nearly doubling the cost of them in the Pokeshop, but also limiting you to 5 uses a day. And since that, the dam has absolutely broke. There have been hundreds upon thousands of Pokemon Go players that are not at all happy with this decision. And even like the big Poketubers had to actually come out and talk about this and address how horrible this is and defend the community. That is how you know how bad things have gotten. And we also have ourselves the change.org petition nearly reaching 100,000 signatures. Yet, even despite all of that, Niantic has remained radio silent about this. They have continued to push out really bland and half-baked bullshit events that don't even work. I mean, I addressed the Blanche Lapras thing in the last video, and it just honestly goes to show that this is where Niantic is at this point. They are panicking. They really don't want to address the elephant in the room. They are afraid of addressing the big old boogeyman. Woo! That being the hashtag #HeroesNiantic, because that is how they are treating it. They are treating it as if you are a 6-year-old that refuses to eat that last bit of spinach on your plate that your parents tell you to eat. Niantic, we are gonna feed you that goddamn spinach one way or another. And I may or may not be starting to lose it here, ladies and gentlemen, because it seems like every time I wake up, every twist and turn that I do, there's always something that is happening in the Niantic and Pokemon Go sphere. It is absolutely ridiculous. I have never seen anything quite like this in the history of Pokemon Go. That, and I'm also incredibly pumped up from my chest workout earlier tonight, where I bench pressed 280 pounds for an easy 3. It wasn't even planned. I was just messing around. I could have gotten more out of it. That's how good I feel, and I'm putting that energy for all of you guys, baby. I am putting that type of energy here in this video because Niantic, once again, we gotta ask, when are you gonna listen? When are you going to hashtag hear us, Niantic? But you see, ladies and gentlemen, there's actually more reasons as to why I am crafting this video Minecraft style, because there's actually something that Count Jinsula had uploaded that we need to spotlight here. Now, this here is one of the couple of videos that I would like to showcase real quick when it comes to Count Jinsula. Now, let me just say this real quick, okay? Whether you guys are fans of these people or not, you have to have at least some type of appreciation that there are some fairly bigger YouTubers that are being more consistent when it comes to bringing forth these issues that we talk about here on the channel. Now, this video in particular, he kind of highlights the fact that Niantic continues to stay silent and avoid the hot button topic that has been going on over the last little while. And they just continue on when it comes to pushing, like I said earlier, these lame, bland, half-baked events that either no one cares about or that don't even work properly. An example being the Blanche Lapras event that we covered in the last video. But another thing I would like to spotlight here, and this right here is also a very big time bad look for Niantic, even though they already have a bad look as quite evident over the last while. But what we have going on here, to kind of make a long story short, is while we have ourselves the title, Did Niantic Lie About Free Raid Passes? Pokemon Go Failures Continue. Yeah, you definitely got that right on the failures. But basically, long story short, one of the ways that Niantic had announced that you could get free raid passes would be from the breakthrough research. So I think that is where you have 7 stamps in a row, and then you have the breakthrough blocks that you open up, and you end up getting your loot. And he even highlights it here in the video where it says, and I quote, "Remote raid passes. Remote raid passes will be included in the pool of potential rewards for research breakthrough. Remote raid passes earned via research breakthroughs will still be subject to the existing inventory limit of 3 remote raid passes per trainer. If a trainer earns a remote raid pass from a research breakthrough while at the 3 remote raid pass limit, they will receive a premium battle pass instead," which is something that I 100% stand against. That's just like adding a little bit of that extra fuck you in already the big pile of massive fuck yous that have been coming from Niantic to the player base. But I digress. Here's the thing, is that there's been a handful of players that got lucky enough when it comes to them getting remote raid passes through the breakthrough research, but there have been a majority of documented cases where people haven't gotten those remote raid passes through their breakthrough research. So the thing is that while it isn't an outright lie, it's really deceptive how it's framed here. And you know what's honestly really funny, yet it's kind of sad at the same time, is that no matter what Niantic does on Twitter, whether it relates to Pokemon Go or not, they keep getting spammed. They keep getting ratioed into oblivion by really, really unhappy and unsatisfied Pokemon Go players. And that's no one else's fault but Niantic, because they keep choosing to remain radio silent. They keep on choosing this ignorant defensive mode where they can just feel like that they can just ignore everything that they brought upon themselves and act like everything is all hunky-dory and happy-go-lucky in the Pokemon Go space when it is very evident that it isn't. So we're here on the Niantic Twitter page, and they have 1 million followers. Now, let me just kind of put what I said previously into even more perspective here. So we have this tweet from Niantic that says, "Dating profile plus a photo with key equals instant match." Now, with over 40,000 views here, they only got 30 likes and 75 replies here. Let's actually open this up and see if they get, yep, here we go. Look at that. Yep, see, look at that. Hashtag Heroes Niantic. We got just a lot of people that are really, really unhappy with what is going on, and you can't blame them for what everything is worth and what everything has happened, you know? And especially this right here has a very, very interesting way of putting all of this, and to an extent, I agree. Already in an abusive relationship with Pokemon Go. And, you know, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, that is how I'm kind of looking at this here, is that no matter how much love and time and dedication that the players put into the game, it's like you give and you give and you give and you give your all into something that doesn't love you back. That being Pokemon Go, more specifically Niantic. But you see, there's a couple of factors into this when it comes to why people still want to stick with the game. Number one is the nostalgia. It's Pokemon. Enough said. And number two, probably would be something akin to Stockholm Syndrome, because you think that things are gonna keep getting better and better and better. You know, oh, you just gotta wait it out, oh, you just gotta wait it out, oh, you just gotta wait it out. But the thing is, you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait to the point where it's like, well, is anything ever going to change? Is anything ever going to get better? And if we keep on going, ladies and gentlemen, we can see that Niantic puts out more tweets, and despite the amount of views / interactions that they get, they hardly get any likes, and they get more comments than they do likes, and a lot of those comments borderline, if not get more support. Like, let's actually take a look at this one right here. Yeah, see, like, the first one right here. So keep in mind, this tweet here has 68 likes, and this tweet right here by the Sorites states, you have 1 million followers, and this AR stuff gets 14 likes in 1 hour. Hello? Maybe it's time to ask yourself some questions. Here's Niantic with nearly 400 likes and not as many views, but it just goes to show that even though if your tweet gets a lot of engagement and a lot of views, but not a lot of likes, there could be something very, very wrong here. I'm actually gonna like this one up because it's honestly true. And, like, look at this one right here. Like, this one right here, you know, got a lot of support. This one right here got some support as well. This one right here got a lot of support. Like, you know, like, we could just, like, we could keep playing this game all day, Niantic. We could keep playing this until the cows come home. Moo! Moo! God damn. I think I'm starting to go crazy at this point, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't think you can blame me too much for that. The thing is that it doesn't help you in any way, shape, and form to keep ignoring the very players that made you those billions of dollars in the first place, that helped keep Pokemon Go, something you created, alive after 7 years. Like, ladies and gentlemen, we can keep on going with this, alright? Like, just even doing a simple Twitter search of the hashtag HeroesNiantic, you're gonna come across posts like these. You're going to see that there's still a massive amount of outpouring support when it comes to the hashtag HeroesNiantic, and a massive outpouring of, in my honest opinion, rightful outrage towards Niantic and Pokemon Go, because, again, it's like, you have all of these players who just want some goddamn answers, and you ain't giving them shit for it, okay? The only thing that you are giving all of us, aside from a massive headache, is putting out all of these half-baked bullshit events that half of which don't even fucking work, you know what I'm saying? And it's just straight up not even worth it, right? Like, I don't understand you, Niantic. I really, truly do not understand you. I don't understand what your train of thought is here, if you have any brain cells that work up here. And quite frankly, I don't want to know what you guys are thinking, because there's probably nothing up there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that we're even still, like, even to this moment, we are still at this point, Niantic, where you have all of these players that just want some answers, and yet you refuse to say anything about it. And you know something? Until Niantic actually pulls their fucking big boy pants up and gives a half-decent response, I highly doubt that the outpouring of outrage is going to stop. I highly doubt the outpouring of coverage videos is going to stop. And you can bet your ass that I am still going to be all over this like white on rice. Because unlike Niantic, I actually give a shit. I actually care. I actually care about the players that you, Niantic, keep fucking over. And this here is coming from a non-Pokemon Go player. So tell me what that says about this situation. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think I said all that I needed to say for right now, but I'm just gonna be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. Do not be surprised if you see yet more videos covering this subject, because the dam has not only leaked, it is not only broke. Like, there is a flash flood that has lasted this long, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. Niantic is the one that holds the tools to stop this flood, yet they are just sitting there and not doing or saying anything about it. But I just want to say real quick before I end this video, I want to give you guys a very big thank you. All of you beautiful, all of you amazing people that have sat through these videos right here, that have listened, that have shared the message, that have supported the message. God bless all of you guys. I really, truly appreciate you guys. Like, just simply saying all that, like, it doesn't even begin to encapsulate how I really feel about all of this, how I really feel in terms of appreciations and so much more when it comes to all of you people, okay? You guys are fucking awesome. Don't y'all ever forget that. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it here for the video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Don't be like Niantic. Stay away from Pokemon Go. Do not support Niantic. I'll see you guys next time.